I messed up a AITX trade this morning. Um, I entered at 215, but it got pretty choppy for me. Um, Sorry, I can't turn that alarm off. I can turn off the other alarms, but maybe I can. So I entered at 215 right here. Sold at 205 right here. Looked like it was going to fail. It just broke the high of day, but not very convincingly. It's kind of fading now. I am stocking OPTI. Um, this is kind of setting up for a dip and rip. I haven't been. Oh my god. Stop with that alert. I haven't been convinced enough to take a position yet. But you can see it set a low a day here, but it was pretty low volume. This higher low had more volume, but then we bounced off that level again with about the same amount of volume. So it really isn't convincing me that it's reversing directions yet. I think it could go either way. So I'm waiting for confirmation there. Of course, AVVH was on the watch list as well this morning. Not really doing much for continuation. Had a really nice gap up. Right here's an interesting spot to see if it will hold um, this level or not, the gap up level. We will find out in just a minute if it bounces from that level or if it continues to fade. Um, and we'll see what happens. Uh, okay, that is. How do I shut that alert off? I don't know. Usually I don't get a lot from that alert, but apparently today I am. So going down through, this is my opening bell scan. It kind of shows stuff that's running very early in the day. So VXIT is running a little bit. No news or anything, so not super interested in that. Um, and RBSH is running a little bit. No PR or anything there, so not super interested in that. TGGI. So I was watching this for, if you remember off the watch list, I was watching it for a morning panic dip eye, which obviously isn't happening this morning. It's actually showing a little bit of strength and possibly a first green day bounce idea. Not super convinced. This will actually probably be a decent after. Oh my god. How do I shut this off? Okay, we're going to do that and see what happens. Um, so this will probably actually be a decent afternoon play. So we get a little bit of a morning spike this morning. It seems to have found a decent base rate around 1 cent. So if it can stay between here for the rest of the day and set up into the afternoon where it breaks that previous high a day, could be a very nice ABCD setup. So we'll keep an eye on that one for sure. Um, what else do we have? GGII, not really doing anything. Definitely nothing there. Nothing there. So now I'm going to actually swap over to my 15% plus winners. Uh, Usually about now, the stuff that is running is starting to get enough volume that it will pop up here because I have it, over 3 million volume on the day. That is one of my criteria. Right now, it just looks like NASDAQ's on there. So we will pull up AITX, and it actually turns out that that was a pretty good sell. If I was really quick, I could have sold right above 0.022 there and made a little bit of money. But I don't think I would have been quick enough. Now we're looking, it's bouncing off 0.02 to 0.0215. Not an ideal play there by any stretch of the imagination. AVVH is no longer holding that gap. It's down to the 0.04 level. Now, we could conceivably get a little bit of a dip off from that 0.04 level if it holds support, but you can see how little volume there is here. There's like next to none, so not really loving that at all. I gotta see if I can figure out how to get my stream better. This is only like the second time I've gone live, so there might be some issues with it. Uh, Doesn't seem too bad though. There's not any lagginess or anything, I don't think. Oh, but that output is fucking awful. Ugh. Why is it so bad? It might be that my computer can't handle it. Let's try. We are going to turn on the afterburner. And we're gonna try and overclock my graphics card a little bit. I have a workstation graphics card. It's not super ideal for this stuff. Yeah, still no freaking way to get rid of that that alert. That's unfortunate. We'll keep working with it. Alright, so I've tried overclocking my graphics card here. Let's see if that helps at all. Definition is just is awful. Why is it awful? Uh, we'll try messing with some settings in OBS. There's only so much I can do while streaming, unfortunately, in OBS. Yeah, so now it's not smooth at all. I don't think I'm going to be able to go live. I don't think this setup is going to work. Not sure why. That's really kind of a bummer. This is awful. 100% awful. It just does not stream at all. Why? This is so bad. I can't figure this out. It looks fine in OBS, but it's just not encoding it right. The output is awful. I wonder if I need to encode it differently. we are gonna stop the stream and mess with some settings, see if we can get it better.